Section 2.8 is standard form. Standard form is the format ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers. For example, standard form might look like 3x plus 5y equals 10. That's standard form. Slope-intercept form is the one that's the easiest to graph. So that might look something like y equals -3/5 x plus 2. Okay, we're often given our equations in standard form because it's a really nice way to write the equation. But when we're graphing, we know that slope-intercept form is the easiest way to graph. So we're going to transform from standard form to slope-intercept form. So if I look at example 1, this is in standard form. It has -3x plus 2y equals 10. I want it to say y equals something so that I can graph this more easily. Okay, because I want it to say y equals, if I look at the side of the equation with the y on it, I want to solve for y, so I want to cancel off the x part. Since this is a -3x, I'm going to plus 3x. If I do it to the left side, I have to do it to the right side. Okay, this will cancel the 3x's off. Now what do I have left? I bring down the 2y. Now if I do 10 plus 3x, I can't add them. One has an x, one doesn't have an x. They're not like terms. So I could write 10 plus 3x, or I could write 3x plus 10. I'm going to write 3x plus 10 because in slope-intercept form, we often put the x first. So that's a positive 3x and a positive 10. I just listed these two terms, 3x, 10. Okay, I'm almost done. I wanted to say y equals. Since it's 2y, I divide by 2. Now, if I divide by 2, I have to divide everything by 2 to make it fair. So y equals 3 over 2 doesn't divide. 10 over 2 does divide. Okay, this is slope-intercept form. If I wanted to graph this, the slope is 3 over 2 and the y-intercept is 0, 5, so I can graph it very easily. Okay, we're going to try the same thing with example 2. It's in standard form. It says 5x plus 4y equals 12. I want it to be y equals something. Okay, so if I look at the equation, I want the y to stay here, so I want to cancel the 5x. This is a positive 5x. So to cancel a positive 5x, I'm going to minus 5x. If I do it to the left side, I have to do it to the right side, even though there's no like terms. Okay, I'm going to bring down the positive 4y equals, okay, I could write 12 minus 5x, or I could write negative 5x positive 12. Both ways are correct. I put the x first because people are often more used to that for slope-intercept form. Since it's still 4y, I'm going to divide everything by 4. Okay, y equals negative 5 divided by 4. I'm going to leave that a fraction. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, this is slope-intercept form, and again, if I wanted to graph this, the slope is negative 5/4, and the y-intercept would be 0, 3. Okay, we're going to do some more of these. So for example 3, 4x minus 2y equals 6. See, I want to get the y by itself, so I want to cancel the x part of it. Okay, this is a positive 4x, so I'm going to minus 4x. Okay, when I bring down the 2y, be careful because that's a minus 2y. Okay, and I can write 6 minus 4x, but I'm going to put the minus 4x first and the positive 6 second. Because it's negative 2y, I'm going to divide everything by negative 2. Ooh, and I'm going to be really careful with my signs. Let's see, y equals negative divided by negative is positive. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and I'm going to keep the x. Okay, 6 divided by negative 2 is negative 3. So y equals 2x minus 3 is a good answer. You could also write y equals 2x plus negative 3 if you like to write it that way. Okay, example 4, 1x or x plus 2y equals 5. But I'm thinking in my head that since that's an x, that's really a 1x. Okay, I want to cancel the x term first, so since that's a positive 1x, I'm going to minus the 1x. Okay, let me bring down, that is a positive 2y. Okay, and I'm going to put the negative 1x first and the positive 5 second. Let's see, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide everything by 2. So y equals negative 1 over 2 is just 1 over 2. 5 divided by 2 is 5 divided by 2. That's okay like that. Okay, so that's my final slope-intercept form. It's okay to have two fractions. If I was graphing it, I would estimate the y-intercept, but I'm not graphing today. I'm just practicing transforming it. Okay, two more, and these ones, we're going to be really careful with our negative signs. Okay, for example, 5, 3x minus 4y equals negative 12. Okay, let's see, this is a positive 3x, so I'm going to subtract 3x. Now the 4y has to come down as minus 4y, and I have a minus 3x and a minus 12. Okay, let's see. When I divide, I'm going to divide by negative 4, negative 4, negative 4. Okay, let's see. Y equals, okay, negative over negative will make it positive. 3 over 4, I'll keep that 3 over 4. I have to keep the x on it. Okay, let's see. Negative over negative will turn to positive. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, y equals 2 fourths x plus 3 is slope-intercept form. And remember, I could graph this very quickly if I needed to. Okay, one more example. Negative 2x minus y equals 7. Okay, I'm going to put a little 1 in front of the y. You don't have to, but it helps me keep track. Okay, let's see. Since it's a negative 2x, to cancel it, I need to plus 2x. Okay, so now the minus 1y comes down. The 2x is positive. The 7 is positive. Okay, let me divide by negative 1 everywhere. Y equals, okay, this has a negative on it. 2 divided by 1 is 2, and I keep the x. Let's see, this has a negative. I'm going to keep a negative. 7 divided by 1 is 7. And this is slope-intercept form. I could graph this if I needed to. Okay, these are the practice problems. Go ahead and put them right under the examples in your notebook, and we'll check them with the notebook check. Go ahead and pause the video while you work them out, and then you can check your answers when you finish. Okay, go ahead and check your work. Make sure that you're checking your signs, your fractions, and all the little things along the way. Pause the video so you have time.